The Chicago Bears have a versatile veteran that's going to be placed on the chopping block very soon. So, as the Chicago Bears near training camp, right, they're likely looking to add just one more veteran, most likely on the defensive line. And I mean, it's even a possibility of adding Connor Williams or a guy like that if he truly is healthy. The thing is, though, there's not a ton of cap space. It's always a money issue. There's not a ton of cap space to do so, and a trade or a cut might be necessary. But I think one player that may be the best candidate for this is versatile swing offensive lineman Larryborm. And what's up? I'm Sean. This is Sports Talk Bears. We are driving towards 10,000 subscribers. So if you love the material, join our family here, hit the button. So let's get on with our talk about Larryborm and the offensive line. I'm going to go to the story on heavy.com. I always want to give credit. And a big thing on this team is versatility, right? It's a huge thing. Borum, he played 408 snaps at left tackle last season when Braxton Jones suffered an injury. That was just part of his contribution. And last season, the Missouri product, he played 408 snaps on the blind side, 225 of which were pass blocking opportunities. These were the results. 25 total pressures, 6 quarterback hits, 3 sacks, also charged with 5 penalties. PFF, they assigned him an absolutely terrible grade of 48.0. So that made Larryborm actually the 8th worst offensive tackle out of 81 qualified players. And that's just not great. So here's the thing. On an actually good football team, which I believe that the Bears are now, versatility is not enough anymore. It's just not. And as your team improves, more and more the value of players change, and what's good enough for a rebuilding team just isn't good enough for a contending team. So versatility is not enough. You got to be good as well. And let's dig into his stats a little more. He's played 1,012 snaps at right tackle, 493 at left tackle, 42 at left guard, and 20 at right guard. And per PFF as well, he's allowed 13 sacks, 46 hurries, 12 quarterback hits over his 3 years playing for the Bears. And that's 904 pass block snaps. I know I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you here. PFF, they also credited him with allowing 25 pressures, 3 sacks. The ex-SEC blocker, to put it mildly, struggled. He earned a pass protection grade of 45.2, a run blocking score of 50.4. So if you look at those assessment numbers, you don't have to remember all the stats. It's just really obvious the guy was just not good, not a great assessment. But the main issue, it might actually be his contract. And I don't want to trash him about his performance. I mean, he has been a versatile piece for this team. He has had value, but Kevin Fishbane, he shares a telling statement about Larryborm. So in the final year of his rookie contract, this is a direct quote, Borum earned the proven performance escalator for his playing time, which means he'll make more than $3 million this season. And obviously that money could go a really long way towards signing some veteran help here. And the Athletic's Kevin Fishbane, he was asked about Borum's future in his July 1st Q&A column, and his response actually told us a lot. And this is what Kevin had to say. I don't know necessarily who is the best of those tackles, talking about our swing tackle situation, but Borum costs the most, and that could hinder his chances to be a Bear if the other players play well in July and August. So let's kind of look at this. What are these other players that they're talking about? And I think a possible replacement could be newly signed Matt Pryor. He's shown the same versatility, more experience, and also he's slated to make a fraction of the cost, only $1 million, a $2 million savings. So let's look at what Matt Pryor has done for a minute. So this guy's a large man, 6'7", 332 pounds. He's displayed much of the same positional versatility. He's played 750 snaps at right guard, 659 at right tackle, 426 snaps at left tackle. He is versatile, and 58 at left guard. PFF has him surrendering only 12 sacks, 50 hurries, and 16 quarterback hits. That's over 5 seasons instead of 3, and that's over 1,219 pass block snaps. And he's just been flat out better for a fraction of the cost. And then on top of that, our boy, rookie Kieran Amagaje, man, I can't pronounce names today. Amagaje, sorry about that. It's going to be ready. He's going to be ready to play in camp, and he's going to be just a beast. He's going to make Larryborm. He's going to make him unnecessary as well. There's also a matter of fit within the Shane Waldron scheme. Familiarity is a huge factor. And Jake Curran, he was signed as well as in the offseason, and he knows this offense well. That could give him an additional leg up over Borum. On top of that, and Curran spent the last 3 years of the Seahawks, all 3 were within Shane Waldron's system. I mean, he hasn't played as much as Borum. He hasn't played as much as Pryor has. He's played a total of 735 snaps, but his connection to Waldron, that is going to be a main factor as well. And like I said, I want to be respectful here too. Larryborm, he's been an asset. He's been a good guy on this team. He's been a bargain as a 5th-round pick in 2021, and he's given versatile value to the line. 39 games, 3 seasons, numerous injuries to his teammates. He has been an asset, but the pay jump he's due for, that's likely going to be a determining factor here. And when you're looking out as a team only having about $6 million in functional cap space, that's after rookies are signed. I know it's getting a little nerve-wracking. These contracts aren't done for Caleb and Romo Dunze. We can rest assured they will be, I believe. Let's trust our GM, but still, let's get those contracts in order. But the good thing is we can accurately predict the cap because most of these rookie scale contracts, there's not really a lot of wiggle room. Most of it is already figured out. They just have to figure out specific escalators and little snippets of the deal. But we can rest assured we know the money amount that those are going to be. So we're not going to be looking at holdouts is what I'm saying. So, okay, focus, Sean. Creating a different flexibility, right? Adding a couple million onto that 6 mil, possibilities open up a little more, right? A little more money, get that extra veteran for more pass rush help. And there's one thing that might be a positive here too. The Bears might be able to benefit beyond cutting him. I hate just cutting players. He might actually be an attractive trade candidate around the league. And there's always going to be strong demand for offensive linemen with experience. Larryborm, he has benefit of being a player on a contract year as well. Teams find those attractive in trades. There's no risk beyond this coming season. And he's still a young player. Expiring year of his deal. The 23 starts in the NFL. I mean, definitely that's going to draw some attention on the trade market. The Bears, I think, it's almost absolutely that they're going to make him available. There's no reason to think that they would not do that, and it really makes sense. Let's try to get some trade value out of him instead of just cutting him. But I think it definitely is a no-brainer with the extra talent that we brought in, that Larryborm, he's going to be a casualty. So you guys let me know what you think. Bear down. It's been a great offseason. Training camp is right around the corner. I absolutely can't wait. In the meantime, thanks for spending this time, and I'll talk to you soon.